Happy New Year everyone! It's 2020 and our New Year's resolution is 8K, which is how this video was uploaded. Of course, whether it's filmed natively in 8K is probably a job for realorfake8k.com to find out, and whether you can watch it in 8K, well frankly, who cares? Anyway, the subject of this video is the Vividstorm Motorized ALR screen that I first showed in my review of the VAVA 4K laser projector. Let's roll the intro. Hello everyone, my name is Vincent Teo. I'm a display reviewer and professional calibrator. Ultra short throw or UST laser projectors are becoming increasingly popular these days as people crave for larger screen sizes without needing too much space. But many owners are just projecting the picture onto a plain wall, just like what I'm doing right now. While this is usually the cheapest option, in that you don't need to spend more money after buying the projector, it won't deliver the best picture quality. Because of the angle at which light is projected diagonally from an ultra short throw laser projector, it will highlight even the slightest blemish on the wall, such as bumps, cracks, and paint residue, making these imperfections noticeable even from normal viewing distances. Furthermore, some walls are not perfectly flat, and so will distort the geometry of the projected image, and there is no way to 100% rectify this through projector placement or keystone correction. So even though it will cost more money, a screen is necessary to get a better picture. One of the most popular screens for ultra short throw projectors is Ambient Light Rejecting or ALR screen, which can provide a watchable picture even with some lights in the room. Note that I said a watchable picture instead of an excellent picture. You have to be realistic. The projected image is still going to look more washed out in a bright room than in a dark room, but at least it's better than just projecting on the wall. Initially, I got a fixed ALR screen from China which is priced at around $700 US, but it was a nightmare to assemble. I'm never any good with my fingers. And in the end, there were still some wrinkles at the corners of the screen. By contrast, this Vividstorm screen was a piece of cake to set up. There is no assembly needed besides ripping off the packaging and plugging the power cord in. The screen is motorized, so you just need to press a button on the remote control to raise or lower it automatically, and you can set it such that the bottom black borders eventually settle at the correct height for your projector. This Vividstorm screen is also tap tensioned. There are tensioning wires at both sides of the screen, threaded through multiple eyelets to pull the screen taut, creating a smooth, flat surface for the picture to be displayed without any waviness or distortion. If you have been following this channel for a while, you will know that I'm a sucker for a bit of motorized wizardry. The rising and lowering mechanism is smooth and assured, and there's even some dampening as the screen rolls down completely. Sort of like how I fell in love with the disc tray opening and closing mechanism on the Pioneer LX500 and LX800 4K Blu-ray players. The screen also offers a wireless USB 12V trigger for automation purposes, so that the screen will come up automatically when you turn on a compatible projector and roll down when you switch the projector off. The picture quality during daytime will depend on the lumens output of your ultra short throw laser projector, but don't expect miracles. The more the ambient lighting in the room, the more washed out the picture will be on screen. The only surefire way to improve contrast and pop is to darken the room. Up close, you may be able to see very fine horizontal lines which are basically serrated microstructure designed to reject ambient light. But from a normal viewing distance, this isn't a problem at all. However, there are a couple of logistical challenges worth considering before you splash out on a Vividstorm Motorized ALR screen. First, you have to think about where you are going to put the projector and screen. Our review unit is the 100-inch diagonal version, and we don't have a wide enough AV furniture on which to place the screen, so we just resorted to putting both the screen and the projector on the floor. Vividstorm sells other screen sizes too, as small as 92-inch diagonal or as big as 120-inch diagonal. And if you don't want to put the screen on the floor, I'm sure you'll be able to find a table that's large enough to fit both the screen and the projector. Just bear in mind that there will be more outlay, similar to buying and installing a new kitchen from scratch. An island here, a ceiling extractor there, American fridge freezer, under cabinet lighting, and suddenly you are 20 grand down. Not speaking from personal experience, of course. Also, every time I roll down and then rolled up the screen, its position may shift slightly. Not much, but enough to get a perfectionist like me to start tinkering with the placement of the projector. Maybe there's a draft in this room. Not the best effort, really. I've seen more enthusiastic blowjobs than that in my life. Anyway, most of the time I just leave the screen up even when I'm not using the UST projector, but that's just me. The Vividstorm Motorized ALR screen starts from $1,800 for the 92-inch version. I will leave a link to buy from Amazon in the YouTube description below. $1,800 is of course a lot of money, but remember that even the cheapest semi-decent fixed ALR screen you can import from China will cost you at least $700 anyway. So just slightly more than twice the price for no assembly needed, a cool motorized mechanism, and a tap-tensioned smooth surface is worth the premium in our opinion, although there's no way we can establish its long-term reliability, since we have only used our review sample for 6 weeks and a bit. If you have found this video useful, please click the like button and subscribe to the HDTV Test YouTube channel for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, probably from Las Vegas, reporting on CES 2020.